Good day, YouTube. This is Jay Money with Falling Forward Financial. I wanted to do an update on Planet 13. Come across some information here and hadn't done an update on them in a while. Last time I talked about them was on January 11th. Currently they're trading at $7.11 and had kind of a nice run up here is kind of what it's done in the last month, and then kind of came down a little bit. I hadn't watched this one in a while. That would have been an excellent buying opportunity right there, but missed it. Here's kind of what it's done in the last week. Just kind of a nice stair step up from about 598 to about a high of 734. And here's what it's done today, just trading kind of flat. One second here. Planet 13 announces full year 2020 financial results and Q1 2021 revenue. And as you can see, this is just dated here on the 5th. And again, they're in Las Vegas. A leading vertically integrated Nevada MJ company today announced its financial results for the 3-month and 12-month period ended on December 31st, 2020. Planet 13's financial statements are prepared in accordance with international financial reporting standards. Based on our performance in March 2021, it is clear that Las Vegas is back, said co-CEO of Planet 13. We dwarfed our single-month record of $9.7 million in revenue in March, and we believe that as more people get vaccinated and Las Vegas continues to open, revenue will continue to increase. Looking back on 2020, we weathered the perfect storm and resulted in a 55% decrease in tourism and still increased revenue year over year, generating over $70 million while maintaining our share of the Nevada market. So even in a down year, they've increased sales revenue. So what does that tell you in the years to come as more and more states become legalized and as this company grows? Opens up more stores and so on. So they're even thriving in a pandemic year, and it was down 55%. So I'm in this one for the long term. I think my cost basis on is like $1.80 in one of my accounts. I haven't looked at in a while. This is a long-term play for me, so I don't really pay too much attention to it. But I do check the price every once in a while. Feel free to pause and go over some of their financials. Fourth quarter of 2020. And this goes over the full year of 2020. But like I said, this is a long-term play for me. A lot of the MJ plays that I have are long-term. This one is a definite 5 to 10 year play. Probably 10-year minimum. Maybe even 15 or 20. So this, I don't know, I just like the feel of this company. I like the store, the look of the store. I mean, it's just got a lot of appeal to it. It's huge. It's kind of, I call the Walmart of MJ. So sorry if you don't like Walmart, but I'm just comparing the size. It's just huge. I'll go ahead and link my other videos that kind of goes into the store, and you can kind of get a feel for the store that way. This is just another article that announces full year 2020 financial results and Q1 2021 revenue. A little bit easier to read on this one, so if you want me to slowly scroll through it, I can, so you can pause and go over the information. But as you can see here, Q1 2021 revenue is $23.8 million. Including $9.7 million in March. 2020 revenue of $70.5 million, and Planet 13 accounted for 8.2% of all Nevada MJ dispensary revenue in Q4, with EBITDA of $8.9 million. So I think in time they'll capture more of this market. I know they're opening more stores, and as it grows, and maybe they'll capture more of that market. A leading vertically integrated Nevada MJ company today announced its financial results for 3-month and 12-month. And here's kind of a little graph. Our mix management tool helps manufacturers grow profits by 450 basis points or more. And just kind of goes over more financials on the earnings. And I'll slowly scroll through so you can pause the video and go over that more in detail. So Q4 2020 revenues of $20.1 million as compared to $16.5 million, an increase of 21.8%. Gross profit before biological adjustments was $7.5 million or 37.1% as compared to $9.4 million or 57.1%. Operating expenses, net loss before taxes $1.2 million as compared to a net loss of $0.9 million. And you can also see the stock price going up is what I like. So like I said, this is a definite long-term play for me, but and this is just another article on new MJ Ventures. If you'd like to go and read that one for yourself. Again, I'll kind of slowly scroll through here so you can pause and go over the rest there for yourself. We dwarfed our single month record of $9.7 million in revenue in March. We believe that as more people get vaccinated and Las Vegas continues to open, revenue will continue to increase. I have a friend that I've worked with. He's been out there 2, 3, maybe 4 times in the past years, so the pandemic hasn't really slowed him down. He's actually, I think, got some good deals on rooms and stuff since everything kind of slowed down. But watch this stock from now going forward throughout the years. More and more get vaccinated, more people to start traveling. I'm sure this is just going to increase. So tourism back on track. The superstore is performing well, and that's an excellent term for. That's why I can call it the Walmart of MJ, as it is a superstore performing well. Furthermore, our local focus offerings, including medicine, curbside and delivery and wholesale, are helping us get a greater share of the market. Outside of Las Vegas, the Orange County Superstore in California is on track and on budget for a projected opening in July. And so open another one in July. And so it should be good for California, and I'm sure you'll see the revenue increase after it does open in California. Las Vegas is back, so just another article kind of going over the same information. But that's all that I could really find on Planet 13, just kind of going over some of their financials, and everybody's liking it, and you can tell by the stock price that they're liking the financials as well. Researching MJ stocks led me to invest in Planet 13. Input appreciated 1 month ago. I first heard about this one, I think, last summer. And like I said, I think I had bought about 100 shares at $1.80 at that time, and bought some more since then. The bad thing about this one is it still trades over the counter. It's not on the major exchanges yet. I would assume that would be the next step for this one. See what StockTwits has here. Last second drop off again. 6,000 shares at $2.50, bullish. and I just can't force myself to take profits. So he's waiting until it hits $50. I wouldn't sell it either. I mean, it just keeps going up. This one is totally bullish in my eyes. I'm bullish on a lot of them, but that's, like I said at the beginning of this video, I don't really pay attention to this one, as I know the stock holds. It's kind of a little bit less risky, I guess, in my mind, with the stock price. I mean, it's still risky, but a lot of the other ones are more risky than Planet 13. Just putting the example out there, might get some hate comments, but Sundial is a lot more riskier than Planet 13, if you ask me. But I mean, I own Sundial too. I've done numerous videos on Sundial, actually more than what I've done on Planet 13. But Planet 13 is probably still one of my favorite MJ plays, but name is easy to remember. That's a plus. This is my favorite holding. I love the company. Beautiful movement. $8 on the way. Overvalued cannabis stock to avoid in April. Wow. That's a first. 3 overvalued. Only 2 in the green. I just did a video on Asia Broadband, so that's funny. I'm going to click on this and see where it goes to. 3 overvalued MJ stock to avoid in April. And this is just dated today. Despite widespread anticipation, legalization, federal level, United States anticipation that has buoyed the MJ stock of late, there remain several uncertainties which limit these companies' growth prospects. These shares of the companies possess weak financials and shaky fundamentals, but they're trading at premium valuations and could retreat in the near term. True, but if you look at a lot of the financials, a lot of them are weak and shaky, but some of them do have cash. So we think investors should avoid the following names. I've done numerous videos on growth generation. That's one of my favorites. Planet 13, another favorite, and Clever Leaves Holding. I have not looked at that one yet. They are far from being profitable and now look overvalued. Read on. Very interesting. I'm going to have to look into this one. And like I said, Growth Generation is one of my favorites. So is Planet 13. I haven't heard of this Clever Leaves Holding. So if you have any of these three, go ahead and leave that in the comments along with your cost basis. That would be interesting to know. And what your thoughts are on these. And I'm going to look into this Clever Leaves Holdings a little bit deeper, and 2 out of the 3 are my favorites. So anyway, that's it for Planet 13. If you haven't smashed that like button yet, go ahead and hit that for me, as well as subscribing. That would really help out the channel. And hit that bell so you're notified of when the next videos drop. Again, this is Jay Money, following Forward Financial. Happy trading, happy investing, stay green. Cheers.